went through World War II in the Eastern European Theater of Operations under General Patton. I was in a truck company where we had 50 trucks, and we hauled ammunition for Patton's tanks. We'd take it right up to the tanks, right on the front line. I was the only officer and a second lieutenant, 3 months out of college. Didn't know anything at all about war, didn't care much about it, but I was a Mississippi farm boy. I knew what a gun was. Germans had planes flying, dropping bombs, and artillery killed. He says, "You boys are not going to be on this beach in the morning. We're going to get out of here. You just stand here getting shot." He said, "You might as well get shot chasing Germans if you're going to get shot." We had 390 days of continuous combat in Europe. In the Battle of the Bulge, snow and ice that deep, German artillery everywhere. Poor infantry boys were out there in it. There was no way out of it for them. The Germans surrendered in May. Our company was given orders to come home. And it sounded great. We got notice that we were getting orders. We were on our way to Tokyo. But we went home, got home on a 10-day leave. While we were home, they dropped the first bomb. The 4 boys, 4 of us overseas at the same time. We came home, not a scratch on any wall.
I was in an anti-aircraft outfit, and what we dealt with mostly was bombers and strafers. I think about some of the jungles of New Guinea. Not only did we deal with the Japanese down there, we dealt with fever. I had dengue fever down there before I left New Guinea. And later, because of the year I was in New Guinea, I had malaria twice. Sometime in New Guinea, I would see that full moon that we see here. That kind of connected me back to Washington Parish, because that was that same moon that they were seeing over here. You know what? I think everybody would tell you. At that time, it wasn't thinking what we're doing for the country, what we're doing. It's what we're doing for this guy over here and this guy over here, and we're hoping they're doing that same thing and we're gonna make it. Now, when we got to the Philippines, we were attached to the 6th Army. General MacArthur had been there, General Douglas MacArthur had been there the whole time. They assigned us to, some of us to guard his home. Good morning, General. I used to see the General quite often. Ms. MacArthur wanted to take us to, she liked what way we guarded. She wanted to take us to Japan, but she knew we were anxious to get home. I wanted to get back to Washington Parish, where I finished Franklinton High School in 1941. My mother had 4 boys, mother and dad. 3 of us in the Army and 1 in the Navy, all in World War II. And I always said my mother should have got the medal. I salute them all. I salute them all.